Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have some very kind of sad news. I'm going to show you guys some kind of disappointing things this show. Now, when it comes to this, Pokemon has been a show I think a lot of us, maybe at least in my community, myself included, kind of grew up on. Like when I was a little kid, basically watching the Pokemon anime and cartoon was kind of what got me into gaming a lot as a kid, where I ended up getting my Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Game Boy, etc., and went from there. But for this, if you guys have missed the news, sadly, Ash Ketchum himself, after 25 years, is now officially retiring, and he's actually no longer going to be a character in the show and anime and everything all in between. Now, in this video, we're going to showcase up the voice actress herself, Sarah Nachochenny, basically who had a chance to go and voice act, and a very touching message for everyone out there, and as well kind of just talk about the fact that it's kind of sad and kind of weird that Pokemon, especially because it kind of grew up on this one, you know, I'm only 28 myself, kind of a sad situation to go and talk about. So we're going to show you guys the video, show you guys this, and I guess have a nice little F in the YouTube comments down below on the fact that we finally lost Ash, and he, I guess, finally won. And as well, if any of you guys are brand new, feel free to subscribe if you guys would like to. And as well, if you guys will also have a giveaway going on for $500 cash, Xbox, or PS5, and the Twitter and Twitch room down below, where we'll probably finally be playing Pokemon and having drinks in honor of Ash Ketchum. So first and foremost, I want to start off this video over here on a very touching kind of reaction thing over here from Sarah, who was the actual voice actress, like I said, for Pokemon. So I'm gonna let her kind of go take this away and kind of break this down, because this one kind of makes me want to go and sit here and cry.
Here's a quick look at my journey as the voice of Ash Ketchum over the last 17 years. I started in 2006. I was a teenager. Pokemon was in its 9th season. That was before we documented everything. We had a lot of fun in the studio. No?
That sounds like me when I get my mixer.
Out of the studio.
Did I scare one? I think I scared one away.
I think you did. That mask was the best money I ever spent. Then Pokemon Go came out, and everything seemed to blossom around me. I started doing interviews, and I won an award for Best Demo, which featured my work on the show. I made a video with Vanity Fair, and loved watching you all react to it.
Hi, I'm Sarah Nachochenny. I'm a voice actor. You probably know me best as Ash Ketchum on Pokémon. I'm also Delia Ketchum and Staraptor and Mr. Evis.
The voice actor is a girl?
Dude, that's always been one of the craziest things for me, as you watch these types of videos. If you guys remember, I think the same voice actor for Goku, if any of you guys in the same, you know, age bracket as me, for the good old Dragon Ball, was literally also a girl. And it's kind of crazy to see on how many random women are just voice actors. But, like, just already off this alone, like, it just kind of goes to show that you find the random weird listing, you go and run with it, you go and try to go take it, and you go and you see this because you're just smiling. It's just cool to see so much impact that one person can have in their life. I think that's so cool to see.
How did she do that?
I started going to conventions. I met fans for the first time.
No way!
And realized what an impact our work has had on their lives.
And I'm gonna go and chime in too, dude. Like I said, Pokemon was probably the game and the game, like, I guess, genre, anime, or whatever, that kind of inspired a lot of mine when I was younger, gaming habits. Like, it kind of got me into Nintendo, kind of got me into games, kind of like the Digimon for a while, and then I expand over to other various games too. I mean, even now, I'm still literally playing the brand new Pokemon that just came out. So it's one of those things that, even if you guys didn't really enjoy it, maybe as a kid, or not kind of keeping up with it, or whatever, I mean, I haven't watched the anime and the show for a long time, but it just is so wholesome to go and see on how much it's kind of brought everyone together. Same thing too as well, Pokemon Go, as they mentioned, where there was like a few weeks where it kind of felt like we had world peace all around the world, which is crazy to see.
That's the best part. I became friends with our wonderful creators and totally dropped that Raichu.
You messed up, man, you messed up.
I got to do charity events, host a gala, and an episode of Pokemon inspired me to foster over 100 cats and kittens with my mom.
And I'm a cat guy, I love cats.
And of course, I named my own cat Pikachu.
And this is also an adorable cat, just saying. That's a pretty cute cat.
And finally, I learned along with the rest of the world that our favorite Pokemon trainer, after 25 years of love and tenacity, won the World Championship title.
After all this time, boys, he finally went and came in clutch. You know, I was always kind of upset when I was a kid how he always never actually won. You know, just being honest, if you guys remember watching the show back in the day.
As a lifelong fan, and as his English voice actor, I am so proud of him. I'm so honored to carry this legacy and inspire people to be the very best, like no one ever was. And to do it with love. Thank you all for
Man,
being
that's
on
wholesome.
this incredible journey. I'll cherish it for the rest of my life. And I hope to meet you all in person someday.
You go and you see this, dude, it just makes you kind of want to sit down and cry, because it's kind of like, it's when you kind of realize, hey man, we're finally getting old. So if you guys have kind of missed the story, this is, like I said, the actual voice actress for Ash. I'm sure she explained that a few times in the video. But as you guys have seen, they're now going and moving on. Like, they're finally going and giving up on Ash. Now, it's kind of weird to see because we're seeing news articles up everywhere, and basically Pokemon is now finally retiring. I do believe they're going to be making a brand new series right now. I think it was with one boy and one girl. Kind of like, I'm sure at this point they probably just want to have a girl character and they're tied in it at some point as well. But it does seem like the beloved duo will be featuring in their last episode of the series as of next year, and Ash himself is, well, finally retiring. So it's going to be kind of a little bit sad, a little bit bittersweet, because it is just an iconic thing in the world, I guess. And yeah, they basically won. They're ready to go retire too as well. We don't know what's going to air up in the United States, but I almost kind of feel like the inner child in me needs to go and watch this, at the end of the day, to go and see. So they're going to be having two brand new heroes over here. They've changed like two different folks. If you guys want to see some of their characters too, if you guys want to do a quick little glance, I will probably end up getting DMCA'd from this. Like, this is Pokemon. Like, they don't play around. But as you guys can kind of go and see, they do have new characters they want to go and wind down. I think I have 11 like episodes over here for Pokemon itself, and like I said, they want to go and now have brand new characters and brand new people too as well. So it's kind of weird because it's almost the end of like our own saga. Here's the brand new characters in case you just want to glance on them really quick. I know I'm covering up one guy. Let me move over here really quick. It's not Ash. It's not who I grew up with at the end of the day. But at the same time, things change, things get different. Pikachu, I guess, becomes outdated for whatever reason. Although that pains me to go and say, as I'm realizing I'm getting older and older and older. But as we see this, a new generation has a new chance to go and, well, have something else to go and enjoy. Now, I'm going to be very curious, though, on the brand new show on who they're going to kind of have as their star, like starting Pokemon. Are they going to try to go push something like an Eevee? Are they going to try to go push something like a Pikachu and kind of just keep the homage, to Ash and Pikachu themselves? It's just kind of weird. It's weird to kind of see this huge chapter that was 25 years close. It's weird to go and see that Ash finally became, like, the Pokemon master. I've done that in a few different games, right? Just saying I am kind of a beast, Just saying, I've done what I had to go and do. But it's just weird. It's just weird to go and see how life has kind of changed and how everything's just going to be a little bit more on the different side. So yeah, it's been 10 years old. Maybe he could finally go and, age up a little bit. I think apparently, though, in the future series, I could be wrong, and they actually might go show him a little bit slightly older and have like some really good like slice of life, relaxing kind of homages of the entire Pokemon series, where in all honesty, I'm a little bit of a sentimental guy myself. I probably will have maybe a little bit of a tear pop up when it comes to seeing this. Because, you get a little teary-eyed even seeing, like, Sarah's video, going and thanking the fans throughout all these years. And it's kind of funny, too, because people have been doing research as well, being like, hey, how many Pokemon did Ash actually end up going and catching in the first place? Because I think there's over 1,000 different types of Pokemon at this point. Now, some of these Pokemon are a little bit lame and a little bit strange because, well, they're like keychains at this point. There's some sandcastle Pokemon. Not to be a hater, but it's kind of crazy because they only, I think at the end of the day, only ever caught 77 different types of Pokemon. So in total, Ash only ever caught 77 Pokemon across all the classifications, and it's also depending if you count the Tauruses or not that he caught as well, and there's sometimes some Pokemon he basically went and traveled with. But as I mentioned, this was kind of crazy because Pokemon kind of got me started, at the whole age of gaming. It basically got me to the point where, like, I wanted a Game Boy. I wanted to play the games. I wanted to go catch I started off, I think, with Bulbasaur as one of my, when I played Pokemon Blue, because I always liked the turtle, the Squirtle Squad or whatever, back in the show when I was like 5 or 6. I forgot how old I was just back in the day. And that's kind of what sparked this all up for me and kind of got me into whole gaming, got me into YouTube, got me into Twitch. And that probably was the very first video game I played that was like my own individual game and my own individual adventure that I had to go through, sort through, and figure out on my own. So it's kind of like it's almost like a sad tier because now the future generations have their own Ash or whatever they want to go and call them to look forward to. But it is a little bit sad, a little bit different. And at the end of the day, well, at least he finally won. At least he won out a champion at the end of the day. So give me your thoughts. Give me your comments down below. We could all have a nice little tier all together for us all being old. And as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, or $500 giveaway going on the channel itself. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream down below in case you guys would like to go and follow for bonus giveaway entries. And of course, the Amazon and Target links too in case you guys do want to go check those on out. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate Pokemon for existing. You guys are all beautiful, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow for more brand new videos.